Welcome back to AskAPop. Today we're talking about what we need. Robert Frost may have had that road not taken, but evidently we did not. If I was a salty kind of guy, this could definitely be a different kind of post because yesterday's 10-hour car ride turned into over 13. But that's not me, and instead of Tony and I getting salty about it, we kind of found the fun in it. Well, mostly. Because at one point yesterday, the words came out of my mouth, if we see frogs and locusts coming out, I wouldn't be all that surprised. But we got here safe and sound, hugs all around, and while it was not exactly what we wanted, we ended up meeting some folks along the way that we wouldn't have got to meet if things did go perfectly. So I think it was exactly what we needed. You know, After a couple hours of sleep, I'm weird, I don't sleep a lot. I realized that thinking back on it, this journey pretty much perfectly shows exactly the way that life is. I'm not talking about this journey exactly, but the way that this trip is, because sometimes it's perfect. We've been up here many times, sometimes 9 hours, perfect. The last time, like I said, we were frogs and locusts short of a Red Sea type of parting. Every trip is different, but every trip is okay because he's with us. And at one point yesterday, we had been on the road for a 25-mile stretch of road for over 2.5 hours because the tractor trailer decided to do some off-roading, and that's not real good for tractor trailers. Everybody was okay, but this 55-year-old's bladder was not okay, so we decided to pull into to a Buc-ee's, and evidently the whole state of Georgia decided to do the same thing. And as we're pulling in, there were, like I said, 500 cars before and after us, but yet there was one parking spot that opened up just as we pulled in. Some people could say that's coincidence. 500 cars. We pulled in. Like I say to the kids in my class, following the Lord doesn't mean it's always going to be all rainbows and unicorns, but it does mean that at every turn you do have a loving shepherd that's always going to be with you and promises to be with you when the road's easy and when the road's hard. The Bible verses today are Psalm 23 and Matthew 11:25 through 30. As far as questions, do you have any Buc-ee's type experiences in your life that you'd like to share today? God bless you. Have a great day.